In this video, we're going to cover the process of linking your StationBoss account to your online bank account. To get started, log in to stationboss.net account. Once logged in, go to the Accounting tab and select Bank Accounts. From here, you will either have a bank account or you will not. If you do not, select Create Bank Account at the top right. I'm going to give it a name here. And I'm going to hit save. Now my bank account is created. From there, I want to link this account to my online bank account. We're going to do this by selecting the Link Bank Account button at the top right. Once you select that, it will open up and allow you to agree and continue. Select the Agree and Continue button in order to continue. Now, in this case, it would ask you to select a bank account based on a list, whether it's regions, whether it's Bank of America, and so on. I have a test account here, so this is going to look a little different than what yours will. I'm going to select this option here. Now, once you select your bank account, it's going to ask you to log in. It will ask you for a username and password. It may also require that you verify your identity by a text verification number. Once you successfully log in, you'll be able to select an account from the list. I'm going to select a account here and then hit Connect Account. One important note is you can only select one account. It gives you the ability of selecting more than one, but you can only link one account to one account. You cannot do multiple accounts to one. Now you will get a confirmation that the account is connected. Once you do that, select the Done. Once you select Done, your bank account balance will update here if you have any money in your account. With this test account, of course, we do not. So, the next step is to go to the Accounting tab and select the Bank Transaction option. Now we'll select Import Transactions. It's going to ask you which bank account do you want to import the transactions from. In this case, we're going to use the test account. And now it's going to go through and download the transactions. Once the transactions have downloaded, you will see them appear here. At this time, you have a list of all your transactions in the account. A few important notes I should mention is the account transactions will only download from 90 days to 180 days. Those 90 days or maybe 180 depends on your bank's requirements. If they do not allow you to access transactions up to 180 days, then it will be only up to 90 days. The next thing we'll walk through is the reconciling transactions. In order to do this, you will need to have an expense or deposit created, and then whenever you have that expense or deposit created, you will be able to match that up here. So to do that, I'm going to walk you through that process. So select a bank transaction. When you go to reconcile and hit the reconcile button at the top right, you will see it's not showing any transactions whatsoever. So now I'm going to show you how to create an expense, because you must have an expense paid out of this account that matches this amount. So we will go to Accounting and go down to Expenses, Create Expense. You can select any vendor, which in this case I don't have any, so I will create a test vendor. A billing address is required, as you can see from the message. The reason why is because if you use our printing check feature, then you have to have that address on there. Hit the Save button. From here, we're going to fill out the information here. That transaction amount in the bank account was $100. You're going to select the account that we just created. Hit Save. Now if we go back to bank transactions, select that transaction and then hit the reconcile button, you will see now it's matching it up. So again, your bank account must match, the total amount must match, and it must not have a bank transaction already linked together. Once you select this as an option, you will see the status goes to reconcile transaction, and now if you refresh and you go to reconcile this transaction again, it will not show that transaction and will not allow you to select that transaction for anything else. Now if you go to your expense module, you will see that the bank transaction also is linked here, so you can click there and see all the information.